Well, here's some good news. Things might be a little different in the Twitterverse now that Elon Musk is the largest shareholder.
That's right. And it's an exciting time, Betsy. The purchase seemed to be influenced by a poll that he put out just 10 days ago, asking his millions of followers whether they thought Twitter adhered to free speech principles. He added that the consequences will be important, so vote carefully. And in the Twitter world, polls actually have consequences. Disgruntled Twitter employees, they are having a fit. They're leaving the company now that Elon has a seat on the board of directors through 2024. But they aren't the only ones up in arms about it. Brian Stelter over at CNN, he projected that the anxiety left-wing pundits are feeling by saying there's fear over him taking a big chunk of one of their most important communication tools. More like their most important censorship tools. Well, joining us now is the founder and president of the Article 3 Project, Mike Davis. Mike, thanks for joining us. We'll jump right in here. It sounds like Elon's cleaning house without even lifting a finger, whether it's these woke employees, these nervous pundits like Stelter, or even the newspaper owned by the second richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos. I mean, they're publishing hit pieces about it. Do you think this purchase poses a threat to Democrats?
I think it's definitely a step in the right direction, but it's unfortunate that it takes a heroic investor like Elon Musk to fight for free speech in this country. It just shows we really need to fix the bigger problem, which is big tech has too much power. These monopolists, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Apple, Twitter, they have way too much power. They control the online public square, and we need to break them up.
I am so glad you said that, because that comes to exactly the question I have for you. Even though it's great news that Elon Musk now is a big shareholder at Twitter, and maybe, I'd like your opinion on this, whether he'll be able to get Donald Trump's account reinstated, but the bigger issue is there aren't a lot of Elon Musks out there. So to really create free speech, don't you think we need to regulate these social media platforms like common carriers, like public utilities, and say to them, you must treat all customers the same regardless of their political views? Just like when you open an account at the phone company or the Con Ed or another energy supplier, they can't say, well, how do you vote? They have to provide you with the service.
I'm for all of the above. I think we need to end big tech's antitrust amnesty that started under President Obama. I think we need to repeal their Section 230 immunity. And I agree with Justice Clarence Thomas that if they're gonna censor, silence, cancel, even deplatform conservatives, including President Trump, then we need to fight back. And they control the online public square. If they can deplatform a sitting president of the United States, they can deplatform any of us.
And in fact, Clarence Thomas made that point last year.
He did, yeah. And he's right.
Well, Mike Davis, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.